Hi, everyone. I'm Melissa Mbugua from Nairobi, Kenya, and I'm co-founder of Africa Podfest. Africa Podfest is the hub of podcasting in Africa, and we are a women-led, Kenya-based company whose mission is to center the voices of historically marginalized voices in the media through podcasting. Welcome to International Women's Podcast Festival in partnership with Pinterest. Podcasting in Africa has taken root in a big way. We found through our research as Africa Podfest that the biggest audience is women, youth, and gender non-conforming communities. Africa has a population of 1 billion, most of whom are young. Our research findings reflect the hunger among these communities, who also make up the majority of Africa's population, for representation, connection, and new narratives in media. Africans want fresh narratives. More women and young people are recognizing that podcasting is an opportunity to take up the mic and make their stories visible. We believe that podcasting is the future of media in Africa through its power of self-representation and diversity. How can women take up more space in the industry? Well, there's a lot of unclaimed space to begin with. And from our perspective, coming from the African ecosystem, there's a big opportunity to build for the future of the industry, as it's only just begun. In terms of the scale of media, podcasting is still very young globally. Women should build new tables for ourselves based on the models that we've seen work for us and the communities we represent. Occupy the space that you see in front of you. Do it afraid and do it with community. The only permission we really need is the permission that we give ourselves, really, to shape this industry. So if you have an idea and a passion for creating something and using your voice for a mission, start to act on it and let the expansion happen. So many times, we women are afraid of backlash or of not having access to the right kind of support at the very moment when we need it. And this comes from a place of lived experiences, both from our own lived experiences and the experiences of women who've gone before us, who walked ahead before us. So how do we change the game for ourselves then, so that we can harness this opportunity that podcasting offers us? Well, in my personal journey, I found that by cultivating confidence in myself through small everyday actions and thoughts, and then seeking relationships with people who get it, like with people who really get it, I've become stronger and stronger every day. And we all become stronger together as a community. I'm really pleased to see more spaces in the podcast industry around the world that are women-led and led by communities that have historically been in the margins, underrepresented, minority communities. I believe that the more we cultivate our own connections locally and globally and forge new networks based on our values, our new values, and our new way of seeing the world, the more the industry will expand for us. We have an opportunity to be pioneers rather than looking at the industry status quo in podcasting as a done deal. What if we looked at it as a young industry that can still be molded? It's still so young. The game is only beginning, and we have the power to shape its future. We have the power to shape the future of podcasting. The big opportunity in podcasting is that women and marginalized communities have the mic for once in history. We know that there's a large, diverse audience that's hungry for fresh stories, hungry for our stories, hungry for fresh narratives. With more women in STEM, we also have technology in our hands more and more. We can take it and do what we need to do with this technology, with this mic. There is so much diversity in the world that hasn't even been represented yet, that the world doesn't even know about, that media has not even touched. And so this is an exciting time to do that with your actual voice. In Africa, there's so many languages and cultures that are becoming more and more visible every day through podcasting. And this is only the beginning. We're just getting started. We still need to invest in our storytelling, in growing our audiences, and in seeking the right kind of partnerships that match our energy so that we can grow sustainably. What I'm looking most forward to in the year ahead is, now that we're able to travel and connect in person more, I'm looking forward to community building among African podcasters and the people who support them on the continent and in the diaspora. I'm also really looking forward to being able to connect with the global podcasting community through spaces and communities such as this one. And since it's still dawn, it's still the dawn era of podcasting, we really have so much to learn and create together as a global community of women in podcasting. Africa Podfest, as a company, we are preparing for our first in-person gathering at Africa Podcast Day in February of 2023. And we hope to meet some of you there. So that's something we're really looking forward to. This would be the first time that the global podcasting community of Africans and Africans in the diaspora and the people who support them would be gathering in person. So thank you so much. I look forward to meeting each and every one of you in future. And for more information about our work, go to www.podcasting.africa. Bye.